What's going on, guys? Thank you all for tuning back. Today I have a best class setup for the ASM1 submachine gun. I really been using this class setup a lot lately, and it's probably my favorite class setup and my favorite weapon at the current moment, and it's definitely an effective class. I hope you guys really do enjoy this video, find this video informative, maybe even use the class setup, and then let me know how it goes for you in the comment section below. Now, do keep in mind, this class setup for the ASM1 is a very general, in other words, very well-rounded class setup for this weapon. You could easily challenge SMGs, easily challenge assault rifles, and sometimes even snipers. Of course, that all depends on your accuracy. Now, if you guys are looking for a more specific class setup, maybe rushing class setup for this weapon, I do have one. I'll make sure to put the link down in the description. You guys can go ahead and click that if you're interested in that. Alright, so obviously the weapon that we have for this class setup is going to be the ASM1. You guys can choose whichever variant it is that you guys like playing with. I have magnitude because it's the only variant that I have. And at the end of the day, it's not too bad because it does increase range by 2 points. Now, moving down into the attachments for this class setup, we have foregrip, quick draw grip, and advanced rifling. Now, the reason why I choose foregrip is because I really want to be able to balance out and reduce my recoil as much as possible. I really think the recoil in this game is very important, and you being able to control your aim and your recoil is extremely important. Just because everybody or anybody could simply just dash in front of you or boost dash, you know, left, right, down, up, whatever it is you guys want to call it, they'll do it. And in this game, it can happen anywhere at any time, and I think that recoil and being able to manage that is very, very important in order for you guys to actually thrive in gunfights. And then the last attachment that we have for this weapon is advanced rifling. Now remember, this weapon and this class setup in general is a very well-rounded class setup. In other words, it's good for everything. Okay, so you really want to have on advanced rifling here so you can be able to challenge ARs and sometimes even sniper rifles. Believe me, I've done it. I've done it before. I've actually killed snipers who have been trying to snipe me before, and it's all due to this advanced rifling because it allows you to kill them with less bullets. It does, you know, it makes your bullets do more damage from longer ranges. So it definitely does help out tremendously. Alright, so moving on into this class setup, we have no secondaries, no attachments for a secondary. Then we have wild cards, and those are perk 1 greed, perk 3 greeds for extra perks on those slots, and then primary gunfighter for an extra attachment on our ASM1. Moving up into the perks, we have low profile, which is invisible to UAVs, tracking rounds, and XO ping. I really think this actual perk itself will help you survive a lot longer in the game, even though you do not have on a suppressor, because I really think this weapon does perform a lot better without a suppressor. But aside from that point, low profile will help you survive longer. In other words, it will not give your position away whenever enemy teammates actually call UAVs, which is probably 90% of the time in this game because everybody's using the damn UAVs because they're just so good. Alright, so the next perk that we have on here is lightweight, and it just allows us to move faster. But with this class setup, it's going to be very important since we do not have on a suppressor. Once we shoot our weapon, everybody's going to know where we're at, in that minimap radar. So you want to have, lightweight so you guys can be able to run, from point A to point B as quick as you can, because once you shoot the weapon, like I said, people are going to spot you, people are going to go for you, and you want to be able to get away from there and kind of flank them, or at least fake them out. And then obviously having on lightweight will allow you to do that a lot more effectively and a lot quicker. Perk 3, we have scavenger and blast suppressor. Scavenger simply so we can start with extra magazines and resupply bullet ammo from fallen enemies. Obviously in this game you really don't want to run out of bullets and then picking up an enemy weapon that you're really not comfortable with, and then obviously that's just gonna mess up your streak and it's gonna suck, So now if you guys are beginner players, don't feel like you'll ever run out of bullets, you feel like you don't really go on long streaks, then that's okay. You can go ahead and switch scavenger for toughness, and I'm pretty sure that will help you guys out who are beginner players as well. Alright, so moving down into the final perk here, we have blast suppressor, and it's invisible on the minimap when performing extra moves. Now you guys really want to be running this perk because it will save your butt a lot of the times. You will survive a lot longer. I do stress this a lot in all my class setup videos because at the end of the day, you really don't want to be giving away your position when you're jumping or when you're boost dashing or when whatever it is you're doing with your exosuit, which is about 95% of the time you're going to be using it. You really don't want to be giving the enemy teammates any idea of where it is that you're at. That's basically giving them an easy kill and giving yourself an easy death. So if you want to reduce this, just simply put on blast suppressor and you will have way better games with this on. Right, and moving down into the extra abilities, I always stress this one always because I just love it so much. It's so good and it's just so effective. The reason why I like it is because it does give you a temporary speed boost, which you can actually use to get to particular spawns. You can use to run away from enemies. You can use it to, whatever it is that you want. And if you add it up with actual lightweights as one of the perks that you have up here on the perk 1 slots, you will be even faster. So, in this game, speed is key, and being faster than the average soldier will help you out tremendously. And another reason why I like it is because you don't, your soldier doesn't spend time tapping his wrist calling in the exo ability, because I've done that with other exo abilities and it's gotten me killed. So with this one, you simply call it in and you're already just speed boosting all over the place until obviously it runs out. So that's definitely something I recommend for you guys. Alright, and moving down into the final thing for this class setup here, we have the UAV. You really do not have on a suppressor with this weapon, so you at least want to reward yourself and get a UAV, so that way you guys can have a general idea of where it is that the enemy teammates are at any given moment, and as long as that UAV is running up. Now obviously this UAV can get UAV assist, and if you play good enough it could add up to another UAV and etc, and the chain just keeps going on. Now if you guys are feeling like you need another score streak for this class setup, you can go ahead and just deselect one of these perks or attachments, which I really don't recommend this, but if you guys do want to do that, you can go ahead and do that and then just put on another score streak for you guys. But definitely recommend this class setup as is. I use this all the time. It's really effective. Once you get used to it, obviously with any weapon, with any class setup, you gotta give it a try, give it some time. Once you get used to it, you guys will be super effective. This class setup really does help, and I really think you guys will enjoy it. I hope you guys found this video informative, helpful, and if you guys did, please feel free to drop a thumbs up for me. And for those of you guys who are new to the channel and do enjoy the video, subscribe for more daily content. I do upload every single day. Anyways, my name is HollowPoiint, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't checked out any of the previous videos, make sure to click the annotation on screen, and I'll see you guys on the next video.